Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to probably the most exciting video on the channel yet. Now let's start off the day by showing you guys a perfectly clean G80 M3. This is a YAR edition, Techno Violet. It has S-Tech Stealth PPF on it and it looks beautiful. I've been driving this for the past week. It is my buddy's, it is not mine. I just installed some Future Classic spacers for him on the car, and while he was away, he let me drive it for the week and just have some fun. Absolutely have grown to love this car. This is the ZF transmission, and even though I prefer manual, this thing is an absolute blast to drive. I absolutely love it so much, and the PPF on here, the Stealth PPF, is pretty darn amazing. I actually ended up washing it last night. It was pretty filthy for the entire week that I was driving it, just because it's pollen season here in New Jersey. But I got a chance to wash it up last night, so I did a little montage just kind of showing off the color a little bit. So I will put that in here. But otherwise, I figured I would just show you the car clean outside because this color is amazing. Again, this is Techno Violet with a Stealth PPF, so it gives it that kind of matte frozen look, and it's just a beautiful, beautiful car. Even the front end, I have grown to love it immensely. I do admit that the car does need to be lowered quite a bit, at least up front. But man, this car is really a great M3. I know the front end is so controversial, not a lot of people like it, but it is pretty amazing once you kind of get accustomed to it. You drive the car and you get a feel for what this thing actually is. This is an amazing car. The handling, the power, everything about it is incredible. I originally at first hated the front end, but absolutely love it now. I think it looks great. He is getting the different grille up front too, so it's going to look even better than it already is. And I really can't wait to see where this car goes. But as for this video, very exciting. If you guys can't tell, I am picking up my new car tomorrow. So I figured I would start this video off by showing you the M3 that I have been driving for the past week. But we are going to go pick up my M3. So I'm taking a flight early tomorrow morning down south and driving it back home 11-12 hours. So it's going to be a lot of fun. I'm really looking forward to it, and I really can't wait to show you guys this car. It is absolutely incredible. It's not just any M3, it is very special. There's a lot of nice things done to it, and there's a big reason as to why I chose that one over anything else. This new car is going to be the star of the channel. You know, kind of the project, everything that I'm going to be doing to cars is going to be revolving around the new M3. But I will be doing many videos going over as to why I chose that car, how come I didn't choose others, as well as a full walk around of all the modifications done and just what makes it so special. So without further ado, I'm going to catch back up with you guys tomorrow when I'm headed to the airport to go catch a flight down south to go pick up my new M3. All right, guys, so that last clip that you just saw was just under 2 months ago. If any of you do follow me on Instagram, you may have somewhat of an idea as to why the car that I was talking about in the beginning of this video didn't pan out. I can do a separate video going over the details of it, why it didn't end up working out, and also the other cars that I was considering, or at least other cars that I chased, put deposits on, kind of that whole situation. It has been a ride, I will tell you that. But the good thing is, in this video, you will see the STI replacement. I did say what car it was at the beginning of this video, but I didn't go into much detail at all. Just kind of leaving it a little bit of a surprise, but I'm sure a lot of you do know what car it is, since I did mention what it was on my Instagram account. But I was back and forth on how I wanted to do this video. At the start of this video, back in April, I had other plans, other things were going to happen, and they just didn't pan out. And I was going to do a second half of this video basically explaining what happened with that car. But I was like, you know what? Nobody really wants to hear that right now. Everybody just wants to see what the car is. So instead of doing that, I'm going to wait until I find the one that I want, find the replacement, and then finish this video up so you guys can see. I don't want to leave you guys hanging any longer than you already have. So yes, we are going to pick up the new car tomorrow. I'm leaving at 5 in the morning to go get this car. It is down south, much closer than the first one. It's only about a 3.5-hour drive as opposed to, I think it was like a 12 or 13-hour drive for the first one, so it's a little bit more manageable. So instead of going to the airport and taking a flight, taking a one-way, a really good friend of mine actually offered to help me get down there so I can go pick up the car. Huge shout out to Jeff. Thank you so much. He's actually the one that owns the 911, the one that I reviewed, the green one. A really close friend of mine. I've known him for many years. Back in my G35 days is actually when we met. So many years, over 20 years ago. So it's pretty amazing. We have such a great friendship just based off of cars. That's how I met him. And it's continued like that throughout the years. And very thankful that I have friends like that that's willing to take time out of their day, especially getting up actually earlier because he has to come to my house at 5 in the morning to pick me up and drive me down south to go get my new car. So tomorrow is going to be a little crazy, just picking up the car, driving and everything. So I don't know how much I'm going to capture. I'm going to try my best to kind of document the entire journey. You know, me actually seeing it for the first time, driving it home and everything, bringing it here in this spot in the garage. I am crazy excited to get started in this project. And it has been a long time coming. It is honestly something that I never thought would happen after all these years. It's pretty incredible to think that I'm in this position to have 3 kids, have, you know, a life, a family and everything like that, have this amazing modified truck that I drive every single day and be able to get one of these cars again, even better than the last one I had, is pretty surreal, and it's a pretty big moment. And I'm very excited to show you guys it, you know, go over all the details and everything. I will be doing another video going over all the details, a full walk around, give you every single little aspect and detail of the car, and kind of give you a walk around and show you guys where we're starting from day one. I told you I wanted to start this journey literally from day one so you guys can see it in its completely stock form, and then kind of build it up over time to get to where I want it to be. Super excited. I already have a bunch of parts coming on the way. Phase 1, phase 2, I'm just kind of doing everything. I don't want to say at once, but I did a lot at once. Very excited to start documenting it, doing install videos, showing you how amazing this car is, and just showing you my opinion on this car. It's just another one of those steps in my car journey to get up to where I want to be. And this car honestly is a perfect stepping stone to get there. So without further ado, I will catch back up with you guys bright and early tomorrow morning, 5 a.m. and headed down south to go pick up my new M3. Hey guys, good morning. It is currently 4:49 a.m. and I'm just waiting for my buddy Jeff to get here so we can head out. So yeah, let's go get this M3. So we are cruising home in the new M3. This thing is ridiculously nice. I cannot wait to show you guys. Obviously the car is very new to me, so I'm kind of getting used to all the controls and just kind of the whole entire experience. But I just want to give a huge shout out to not only Jeff for giving me a ride, but Tony at Chantilly Auto Sales. Probably one of the easiest and smoothest transactions I've ever had purchasing any car. Honestly, the paperwork was like 10-15 minutes or so, super easy. It was an absolute pleasure dealing with them, and Tony was amazing. Not to mention the car is ridiculously nice. I wanted to find a very low mileage, very clean example, and I truly think I found just that. This thing is ridiculously clean. I know I probably said that like 10 times, but it's insane. So I got about a 3.5 hour drive home. I'm just enjoying the drive, got music on, and it's pretty amazing. Gonna grab a bite to eat probably in a little bit, gonna pull over, and maybe I'll get some shots for you guys, but I am so over the moon. I know I really don't show too much emotion, but I am extremely excited. This car is pretty nuts. very fast, which is very nice and kind of what I was looking for. So I'm really excited. I cannot wait to get it in the garage and just you know, take a more in-depth look and just really take my time. Obviously, when purchasing a new car, you're super excited, your emotions are all over the place, you just want to get driving and everything, and that's kind of where I am now. So yeah, but I'll catch back up with you guys in a little while when I get some time to kind of settle down, enjoy the car a little bit more. So I will catch back up with you guys in a little bit. All right, guys, I just stopped at a rest stop. I got about an hour and a half left or so, but I figured I would just hop out of the car. Sorry it is a little windy, but I just wanted to stretch my legs and get a little break. But man, this car is absolutely amazing, super comfortable. I love the EDC where you're able to actually control the suspension and make it much softer or firmer depending on your driving. But the thing is absolutely amazing. I absolutely love this car. So I didn't really get any shots at the interior, but obviously manual transmission, and I got my radar up right now. Obviously we will be doing a wireless one where we'll tap into the mirror and get it cleaned up, but man, it is such a fun car to drive. The leather is absolutely beautiful, super clean, not a scratch in here. Got the nice carbon and everything. I'm going to be showing a whole entire video going over all the details and everything, but I figured I'd just take a little stop, gonna get something to eat, and then continue on with the rest of the journey. So yeah, loving this car, enjoying it a lot, and I'll catch back up with you guys most likely when I get back. All right, guys, so it is the following day. I spent some time with it last night, just kind of fiddling around with all the buttons and everything, getting kind of everything set for me. Obviously, over time, you know, you keep on improving it, getting your seating position right and everything. I did install my I did install my radar. I hardwired it or tapped into the mirror up there. I have a video on that, so I'll show you exactly how to do that if you guys are interested. But yeah, here is the car. Again, I'm going to be doing a full video walk around, going over all the options, kind of all the details of the car, but I wanted to at least show you in this video you know, the actual car. It's a 2018 F80 M3. It's a competition, so it's the last year of this generation. 2018 they stopped making the F80, and then after that 2019 and 20 they still continued to make the M4, the F82. They did that with the previous model as well, the E90, E92. E90 went up until 2011, and then the E92 continued on until 2013. So they always do 2 model years after with just the coupe, and the sedan usually kind of phases out in the last 2 years. But last year of this generation, that is why I wanted this, mostly because of the LCI, the Icon headlights, which are really, really important to me. That was one of the musts for me. The color is mineral gray metallic. I may have mentioned that already. One of the really cool things about this car is, first of all, it's completely stock, so I'm starting with a complete blank slate, and also most of the car is covered in PPF, so the entire front, the hood, bumper, headlights, the kidney grills up front, the entire fenders, mirrors, the roof, which is really nice. There's also parts of the mirror arm is covered. Also, I noticed last night, I was taking a look, the pillars here are also covered in PPF, which is amazing because those things scratch very, very easily. And then if you come around the other side, the entire rear bumper is completely PPF'd as well, which is really cool. Although I'm not really crazy about PPF, so I'm not 100% sure if I'm going to keep it. The main reason is because if you look on these lines right here, it's kind of hard to see on camera, but you can definitely see some buildup, so like right here, some dirt buildup that's kind of underneath the PPF that you can't get out. We'll see how much it actually bothers me and if I take it off. But for now, I'm just gonna kind of keep it, not go crazy or anything. But we may take it off and just be completely PPF free because I'm not a big fan of it. And I mean, it looks good, but I can definitely tell when you're kind of going around the car, and I'm just a big fan of paint. These are the OEM Competition 20s. They look good. I'm a big fan of them. However, I'm not a big fan of 20s on this car. I think they're a little too big. They make these massive brakes look tiny. So I'm probably going to step down to 19s. I have an idea of what I'm going to go with, but I'll let you guys know down the road once we change it up. But as for modifications, I have so many things planned for this car. I'm going to be doing it in different phases, I think. The first phase that I want to get knocked out is actually getting it looking and sounding correct. So as we all know, the F80 isn't the greatest sounding M3 ever. However, the competition does sound better than the base models from like 2015 and 16 and all that. It does sound a little bit better. It sounds a little broken when you first start it up. That's just the nature of the S55. However, there are some great remedies to solve that, like the Active AutoWorks mid-pipe. So we're going to be doing that. Going to be lowering it, spacing it out. I need to get a front lip, and also going to get some new carbon. There is some carbon on the car. We got the front splitters down here. I don't think they're the M Performance ones. They fit okay. Not my favorite, but I may pick up some nicer ones down the line. But I definitely want to change up the spoiler. It's nice, but the quality is just not there. So we're going to be changing that. Also, there is a, I think, cheapo diffuser down here. That doesn't fit that great and it looks pretty cheap to me, so going to be replacing that. That's probably going to be phase one, lowering it, spacing it, getting some nicer carbon, and obviously a front lip. Also going to resolve the sound issue. Down the line, we'll change out the exhaust. Obviously, you know, doing a whole bunch of different ones and everything down the line, but I at least want to get the mid-pipe on there just to get this thing sounding much, much better. This thing has I just crossed over 19,000 miles on the drive home yesterday. I got it with 18,700 miles, which is insane. The car is absolutely beautiful. It's got the black interior, as I mentioned, manual. I mean, this thing literally is brand new. It's also got tint. I believe it's 30%, which is exactly the percentage that I love on all my cars. It's very nicely done. So I don't know what brand it is, unfortunately, but it does the job and it looks good. And yeah, I am super, super happy. Don't worry, I'll be doing a full video kind of going through the whole spec sheet, going over all the details. I mean, I just wanted to give you guys a little bit of the scoop of the car before I ended this video, because I know you guys have been bugging me like crazy. It has been a long journey to get this car, and I'm very, very thankful that I'm in a position to not only have this car but also have the truck and continue on with the channel with the M3 as the fun car. So also, the car is extremely filthy from the 350 mile drive home. Obviously the PPF is doing its job, keeping it nice and clean, no rock chips or anything. We got some bug splatter and all that, so I will be cleaning it up very, very soon. Hopefully I get some time later in the week, on the weekend, to clean it up and kind of inspect the paint, but I can already tell it's in really, really good shape, obviously because of the PPF. But this color is beautiful. I'm absolutely loving it. This is a color that I always chose in the F80 configurator when you were able to build these on the website. I always chose mineral gray as the exterior, and then I always put the red interior. Although I think the black is a little bit classier, I can always change that down the line if I really, really wanted to get the red. but I'm thinking about putting my Recaros in there, so the black and black would match very, very nicely. That's got to wrap it up for this one, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any questions at all, be sure to ask them below. But in the meantime, keep it clean, keep it simple, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.